I want you to put the word out there that we back up. Understand me? We back up.
What is going on, everybody? We are going to have a double main event for tonight. It's the New York Knicks facing off against the Denver Nuggets in their like 3 out of their 7 game road trip here or over the span of November till the middle of December. And we have a Harbaugh showdown that we haven't seen since the 2013 Super Bowl. This time, different paint of colors on Jim Harbaugh. This is going to be a fun show up, man. I cannot wait. Currently, the Chargers, I saw the score. Currently, it's 7. It was 7-0. Now it's 6-10. So only leading by a touchdown was the Chargers. So I'll go on ESPN and check that out. Thumbnail. I had some time to do so. Sorry for the delay. Anybody can pop out, man. Get ESPN up and running. Because this is a big game. I'll get the score on in just a couple seconds. Want to increase the score. I'll try to rotate it because it takes a while over local broadcast, over MSG when we get the broadcast for the Nuggets and Knicks games because usually it's a 15 minutes in advance. So currently I'll put the Chargers and Ravens score up. Right now it's 7-10 currently, leading by a field goal are the Los Angeles Chargers. We're under commercial right now. Yeah, you heard about Joel Embiid also hitting up crypto? I still don't know. I understand different streams of revenue would be beneficial. Make your money work more than you. I get it. But it's like, wow. Joel Embiid wants to find a job to make him the most unlikable person in the NBA. It's very impressive. So the kickoff after the field goal, XFL style. And it's going to be touched back over for the Los Angeles Chargers. Okay, they go for a double pull up the guard, simple draw down the gut. So that seems to be the way they're punishing the Baltimore Ravens. They edge off a zone, quick RPO, too late for the spy to read. And this is not only just two experienced coaches. It's been several years since Jim Harbaugh went on the NFL field, but he knows one thing. He knows how his brother plays defense, and that's going to hurt. That's why the Chargers were the first to get on the board. And knowing how they like to overlap, get over to the guard position and run, Greg's Roman, Jesse Minter, Andy Bischoff, Mike Devlin, with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards up the backfield, with Hayden Hurst, former Ravens players and former Ravens coaching staff. J.K. Dobbins as well had a good game last week. Quick read option over the run. Justin Herbert scrambles and gets a first down. What a play. I just wish they got some progress. That'll be Chris Palmer with a first down. 9 for 13. Still under 100 yards at the half. And here's a handoff down the gut. Austin Eckler was an exceptional running back. I'm shocked they couldn't pay him over because he's doing well with the Commanders right now. They're leading I think they're still a game above, just a win above the Eagles in the NFC East. So it's a bit questionable. Up the gun. Quick 3-out system. For the pocket. Stumbling Herbert still finds his man. And that'll be Will Disley, former Seahawk, with a gain of 9. So currently, second and short. After Will Disley caught a gain over a 9-yard reception. And it's a quick draw off the fake, but he'll get stopped short. That'll be Van Noy with the stop short. And it's possibly a personal foul over a face mask gestured by Jim Harbaugh. And it's a holding call instead. Okay. So I'll be Tucker Fisk. Isn't that the rookie lineman? No, he's a rookie left tackle. I know he got drafted, and he got for a hasty holding call on Van Noy. Yeah, that had to be called. Must-haves on the they had some must-haves on the lineman position to protect Justin Herbert. Oh, it's a gain. No. And McConkey with the reception, but he stopped down over a 3-and-out. With 4.5 remaining over in the first half. And here's Ward shading off the zone, snagging McConkey before he gets anything. And now here comes the punt team off 4th and 3 over their own 49, and it's going to be back over to the Ravens. Oh my God. And it's in good field positions over the kicking team. Baltimore has a lot of ground to cover that can at least crunch some numbers, but the defense can good job to field goal them. Or they can head to the half scoreless. Game plan to get more aggressive offensively. So the Chargers heading in, hopefully back on offense, or at least Baltimore getting stalled by the defense. Gonna check with I don't know if I can transition to more than one tab on StreamYard. Don't know if I can. I'm gonna see if the Knicks game started with the Nuggets. Yeah, it's 8-7 right now. So I'm going to transition to that game real quick. Trying to see where my headphones are at. Yeah, right here. Didn't want to get disturbed. Oh. Whoop. There we go. Not to worry about audio issues. Currently now it's 10-7. Knicks lead by 3. That was that loss against the Utah Jazz. We trailed over by like 13 in the fourth quarter. Right now they're in the commercial break. We're back with King Henry over a gain of 4. Please remind me if anybody can hear me. Need the feedback. Well, at least the Chargers are exceeding expectations. A 7-3 record. I think they have one remaining game against the Chiefs. Broncos. I think most are just their division opponents and like one NFC or 2 NFC teams. But they've been winning their games, and that's an upside. But it's always a competition, always a conversation of real competition. But anything is better than Brandon Staley. The Niners have him, and I'm ashamed of myself. I'll run over in the gut over a 3rd and 1, and we're going to get a possible review that we're already aligned for defensive stop over a gain of nothing over 3rd and 1. Down a single back formation over a bunch of set. Obviously used to push, but the Ravens will try to go for it to leverage yardage with only 2:20 still remaining before the 2-minute warning. Lamar Jackson audibling. I thought he was pushing over a hard count. 10 seconds left on the game clock. 2 pushing before they head over the 2-minute warning. And the Chargers could not bite heading in to the 2-minute warning. Ravens obviously trying to push over to the jump of the snap before they can buy more time if they bought for a false start. And now they're heading over to a 2-minute warning, still over 4th and 1, with more time not on their side. Now we back here for the Knicks and Nuggets. Quick roll over to the screen. Strahler gives it over to Jokic and he'll get fouled. Jokic showed all NBA production. With always like a lack of a supporting cast, like always declining. All because the front office it wasn't really pushing to still keep contracts for rotation players. Just so they don't get over the tax, the luxury tax. Because there's like a moment of a limit that you could have over the luxury tax that leverages you with contracts like that. So I can understand the frustration. Because you got to pay inefficient guys that really haven't really done much, like Jamal Murray. Like, he'll get that one performance against the Lakers, and then he'll get paid like $200 million. Straight kick out. Over the post, Mikal Bridges has been a massive disappointment, bro. I doubted. I spoke to Knicks fans before that this wasn't the guy. 3-pointer by Brunson. It's going to push it 13-9. Pull up from the shot. No good. Rebound. Michael Porter Jr. missing a jumper. Quick leaping finish over the up and under. That's OG. 15-9 run. Let's go. Mikal Bridges. That was a jumping assist down the cut. Great play. Murray leaps over from the rolling screen. Man, losing Aaron Gordon was a massive loss defensively for this Nugget squad. Don't get me wrong, I like Christian Brown. I feel like Najee is good, but average, disposable. I just don't know if the Nuggets are over the chance of they still competing, knowing how much a luxury tax could bite them, knowing they're a smaller market franchise. And I don't know how that's going to work. Because you want to keep your primary pieces. I get it, but come on. 3-pointer by Nikola Jokic off the bounce pass from Jamal Murray. Oh, and they'll go for a QB sneak over a 4th and 1 after a hard count. Could not work, and that will leverage them a first down for Baltimore. Stopped over the backfield was Lamar Jackson. Over a read option. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry. I got to get more used to saying players' names like this. Tatalutu. An option play couldn't get it off a read option. And Lamar Jackson over to Justice Hill, and it's going to be a gain of at least 7. No huddle on this play. 3rd and 2 before we enter the half. Lamar Jackson, quick read off the curl, finding Zay Flowers, and now it's a burst of speed off a broken tackle, and he'll get over in the sideline, stopping the clock with 37 remaining. The power of youth over here. Zay Flower comes over the quick curl. Oh my God. Number 3 just off his read, and he just sticks to his spot. So they spread his zone off a short play. That's a bit much. Hamilton giving his kudos. Zay Flowers, 53 receptions off 749. Future Pro Bowler right now, man. He's such a speedster too, bro. Very good receiver, Zay Flowers, since coming to the league. Up the gun. Lamar Jackson from deep. Overthrown. A 1st and 10, and we got a flag on the play. I've been so disappointed, bro. This Niners season has been incredibly frustrating. We can say that we've been playing down to our competition, especially over our divisional rivals. We don't look fucking good without our key quarterback. And we've been very, stagnating when it comes to picking up pass rushing options. Because that was our bread and butter to how we even had postseason success. So why cut it off? Also, I heard John Morant's supposed to return back today against his game against the Blazers. Up the gun with some time. Lamar Jackson from deep. Oh my goodness. Rashad Bateman with an absolute touchdown off double coverage, but there's a flag on the play. In the middle of the play, is it a possible holding or defensive pass interference? And we see Christian Fulton hugging, caressing, sexually assaulting Rashad Bateman getting, and it's a decline. Rashad Bateman with an absolute grab of the night. What a play. What a play by Rashad Bateman to get the lead over the LA Chargers. Over Fulton trying to probably disrupt the hands of Rashad Bateman. eight play drive for only 93 yards over 3 minutes, trying to kill over time. That was possibly not in the plans. That was not in the plans of the Chargers, ladies and gentlemen. Down by 4 now. Baltimore's back with the lead with under 30 seconds left in the half, man. What the hell was that about? Fulton with a boneheaded pass interference because he couldn't disrupt the hands over Rashad Bateman. That's going to count as a touchdown. It's back Baltimore Ravens with the lead before the half. Pull up Jay from Mikal Bridges. I don't like Mikal Bridges' whole jump shot. We hyped him being a great defender when he was a rotation player and he wasn't the primary scorer. Instead of a rebuilding team, he was a perpetrating, perimeter defending jump shot maker that could use his length to defend. That was the primary role of Mikal Bridges. We could have got him for possibly a first-round pick and 2 rotation players back in 2021, but we spent 5 first-round picks because he's the primary option on a rebuilding team. That's like what we do for a world beater. That's like prime Harden. We got a Mikal Bridges. Don't get me wrong, I like Mikal Bridges. I still feel like he's a good player. But Cat's been the only upside. For 3. Let's go. Knicks still with not a comfortable lead, but a good one. 25-18. Chris Berman with his 3 minutes recap for this week, and then we're up to... I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, by the way. Down the run, up the drive, takes the contact. Strahler gets fouled down the paint. And now we're going to get a timeout by Baltimore. Troy Aikman on commentary. I also got a bit of a Christmas present, birthday present, technically speaking. But I got a great birthday present from one of my family members. Got a wonderful Miami Heat jersey. I don't know why. I always wanted to get it. It's not a fashion statement. It's more of a convenience. Like if it gets hot, if it gets cold, I'm gonna wear my jersey over my hoodie. It's Jamal Murray. By the way, I don't want to say this because they're great players. I'm gonna be wrong. I like Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., but I feel like if the Nuggets got rid of them, a lot would be more beneficial for their franchise. For a couple first-round picks, possibly some future guys. Because if you traded with the Nets right now, pull up. Oh, why did we sag off? Why are we sagging off and letting Jokic shoot, guys? I don't care if it was a miss. Pull up over the drive. Quick jumper off the mid-range. Let's go, Brunson. Let's get a quick 30. Oh, Hail Mary with 11 seconds. 11 seconds remaining here for, I'm guessing, better field position. And this is tough too, man. Because after the deadline, the Ravens got an elite secondary. Oh, down the roll again, and Brunson again having a great game. Nikola Jokic with 10 points already, 3 boards and 2 assists. Miss over the top of the key is Westbrook. Nobody respects his shot. A floater over the bank and is good. Oh, misses, rattles around the rim. Swing over. Deuce for 3. Oh, McBride misses. Rebound, OG Anunoby. Brunson, pull-up jumper. Over the wing, and he goes 3 for 3 over field goals over the last 4 buckets. Let's go. 49-yard field goal, a career long for Dicker the kicker. Cameron Dicker. Sorry. He's a great kicker, though. He's a great kicker. I know the team calls him Dicker because they're immature. Because they're a team. It's understandable. Timeout, Baltimore. Trying to ice the kicker. Westbrook, I feel like he's been actually an underrated acquisition this season. People thought he would be a mixed flag, but if you got unselfish defense where you're playing over a transitional system with a guy that plays legit basketball that doesn't always got to revolve around him scoring. Don't get me wrong, Jokic will give you 40. He'll give you 39. He'll give you 37, but he wants to give the ball. He needs to give the ball, and it doesn't work as over a team if he can. Because the Nuggets, when everybody's doing their role right, they can drop at least 127 points easy when the Nuggets go hot. I think they still have a better 3-point. I think they're like we're in a time now. Then if we compare the prime Golden State Warriors offense to nowadays, they would be below like the Trailblazers right now. Oh, quick route over the post. Palmer with the first down. Timeout with 2 seconds left. Cameron Dicker's coming up for the field goal to put them down by 1. Inefficiency is very apparent. 40% from the Nuggets. Oh, Jokic falling the Knicks defense falling a fucking sleep, man. I mean, it's only a 10-point deficit. DeAndre Jordan being a great he's always, like the Derrick Rose on the bench. Like he's a great mascot. People do cheer when he comes off. Over the up and under. Oh, collects his dribble. Over the spin up. Pull up. Hey! Oh, no. OG couldn't get it. Rebound. Shit. Cameron Payne gets that out of bounds. Timeout. Trying to burn out all their timeouts at the half. Baltimore. To at least succeed at game plan. But there's only 2 seconds, and I don't know how they're going to protrude because they know the Dicker's going to come out and get the field goal. Oh, up the post. Rebound. 14 seconds. Brunson in the middle of transition. I see Deuce McBride, OG Anunoby. Hopefully that's not Jacob. Up the floater. It's good. 36-24. 52-yard field goal. Only below his career high by 7 yards. Cameron Dicker closes the gap by 1 at the half. What a play. And there it is. Harbaugh giving the energy like he used to do for us. Don't get me wrong. Kyle Shanahan has done great things for this Niners organization, man. But Jim Harbaugh, when he gives that energy, that's why Michigan won that national title. It's very difficult to transition from a winning coach. It's very difficult. Ask Alabama. I'm being dead ass. Excuse me, folks. Let me get some marinating music while I go out and take a piss. All right. Apologies right there, folks. Also, see. Let me get these dumb logos out of the way. I have a couple dumb logos. I'm not gonna lie. I got this picture of Piccolo looking like he helps with civil rights. It's dumb, but I do have a new logo now on the channel profile. If you guys want to check it out, how do you guys like it? What AI technology can do for you? Just simplifies everything. Now we're back over to the second quarter of NBA basketball. And Michael Porter Jr. finally gets a field goal. Michael Porter Jr. is such a rotation player with such all NBA size. It makes zero sense. He's like a better Ben Simmons +2 if he just had a jump shot, but only played like a fourth option. It gets me tight. Rolling going under. Strahler gets contact and one. Gets below the hip. Michael Porter muscles off Karl Anthony Towns. And here comes Cameron Payne because Strahler fouled. He got the and one off the finish. (42-29). I'm sure the Nuggets were expecting a bit more. Westbrook rolling over the fade. Poor screening. Miscommunication. DeAndre Jordan causing a turnover. Payne off the transition. 3. No. Strahler with the rebound. Handoff. Over the floater. No good. Oh, my goodness. Christian Brown. Straight to Hart. Hezzy. Oh, clear blow by Cat. Let's go. I could say Cat has been an upside because he's just been a primary like scorer off the roll. He seems to have instant chemistry with Brunson. Mikal Bridges has been a massive disappointment. And we gave up, I think, a bit less, even though we gave 2 starting pieces. I mean, except DiVincenzo. He was kind of a rotation. He didn't really start until we had injuries in the postseason. 3, even though I do wish for him back, I know he possibly has a bit of bad blood between the team, mainly because of Brunson's father that is an executive on the Knicks. I think he's also part of the coaching staff. Kansas versus Duke. Duke's only 11th in the country? Who they lose to? Heard a lot of good things about Cooper Flagg. I hope he becomes a great prospect. We should be still over in halftime with the fastest 3 minutes by Chris Berman, going over the remainder of the end of week 13. I mean, of week 12 in the NFL season. Here we go. Lions, Colts, eating the hearts out of every weak-ass team they play. 24-6 shutout. The 10-1 Lions facing strong, while somehow Patrick Mahomes, by only 1 point, survived. I have to say yes. I got to say he's surviving my vocab against the Carolina Panthers. Don't get me wrong, Patrick Mahomes still showed out with an outstanding carry by himself. 27-37 passing, went near 300 yards, but it was like 28-27. And what in the Didka was this fucking game? Up a missed field goal. Oh, it got blocked. Minnesota. And what the hell going on out here? Yeah, that's yeah. Caleb Williams. He seems to be a promising quarterback. I don't even know why he's going for an onside kick. I don't know. It's Chicago's game planning. I like Minnesota's probably going to show a lot of fraudulence this postseason because it's not the last time they made a fringe backup into an exceptional starting quarterback. I got to give it to the coaching of the Minnesota Vikings. Woo! What a spin move. Was that Turpin? Yeah, this kick return was clutch as hell by the Cowboys to upset the Commanders. That people thought that was going to destroy them, and then they got to face the Giants on Thanksgiving night. This could be a chance for them to still contend after a missed goddamn field goal. Michael McCarthy can finally get a winning lunch, winning dinner for the Cowboys. Onside kick return is crazy. And the Falcons yet again like fucking up their season. I don't know how they started like they had like a 4-2 start to the season. What the hell going on out here? Kyler Murray can't see over his own goddamn receiver. It was a 16-6 shutout. And this is the Arizona Cardinals team that's supposed to still snag a wild card victory while we just got destroyed 28-10 because Brock Purdy's out. Corner 3 from Westbrook grazes the rim. God damn it. Payne, jab over the pull-up. Towns, let's go. Bang. Let's go. 50-29. Yeah, Tommy DeVito had to get destroyed by Baker Mayfield. Yeah, they obviously there's levels to this. 30-7, still Buccaneers with a fighting chance. And yo, Patrick Mahomes with an all-pro season, man. 11-0 run. Yeah, the Nuggets just struggling offensively, man. 3 from Jamal Murray. Can't score a bucket to save their life. The saddest part is the Knicks don't even have to defend Westbrook from the outside. Payne for 3? No. Pain. Sometimes we feel pain. And it's shocking too because this is a very weak Eastern Conference this season. Talent-wise, they still have some promising talent. I feel like the Hornets has really been exceptional to at least a competitive team if that can push for a play-in opportunity. And the Detroit Pistons after possibly the worst season in NBA history. Quarter 3, we just snagging these bullshit moving hinge threes. Like that fucking shot with the hinge gets me tight, Mikkel. And then a transition foul by Josh Hart. Is that an OVO Knicks inspired hoodie? Yo, we're done. We're cooked. We're cooked. Like apparently we have no pride as a fan base. Respectfully. What are we doing? I thought we were better than this. I thought Knicks fans were better than this. I do appreciate the attention that we're getting over the short evaluation of the Knicks. It's not bad, but it's obviously, I feel like, a bit of a decline from last season after a 50-win season. We'll still be like a seed avoiding play-in, but obviously this is not a team that I expect. A team I'm a singe disappointed with the way they're performing defensively, and I feel like that does matter in a Thibodeau system. Brunson rolling over the high screen, over the bounce, Hart, outlet, over the up and under, Cat just looking wonderful. Let's go, bro. 22-point lead for the Knicks. Rolling off transition, Westbrook keeps losing that goddamn ball, and now it is a derby. Pull-up jumper finally cutting off that scoring slump after like a 13-0 run by the Knicks. Michael Porter Jr. finally getting in the first field goal in the last like 4 minutes. That's now 10 of 4 and 6 shooting. Pull-up jumper off Towns, rattling around the rim, rebounded by Porter, lobs to Brown, off transition. He'll finish over the left. Oh my goodness, another miss off the Nuggets. I'm a brick. And a tough finish by Josh Hart over the collision, taking the contact and finishing over the shoulder. Good play off the layup. And Towns gets a personal foul on Jamal Murray. Do not wear 23 again, Jamal. You should have took Aaron Gordon's number after he was trying to represent his brother. Because that's your shooting percentage on the foul line as well, Jamal. And if y'all saw Spencer Dinwiddie's like 2 missed game winners against the Miami Heat, that was appalling, bro. That was appalling. This is without Luka Doncic. That was without Luka Doncic. I hope he gets back soon, because these are incredibly competitive games that the Mavericks are playing. Well, the Indiana Pacers just been a bit questionable. I know they have injuries. But they still got key pieces. Benedict Mathurin, I feel like he'll be a possible 18-point scorer. He's too much of a bucket getter not to be overlooked this season. The way if you guys seen him play. Tyrese Halliburton needs to pick it up though. Him just trying to flank for step back threes when nobody's trying to defend him, chucking up step back threes over the gunner, go for no look passes off the perimeter. Who is this? What's popping? What's going on? Down bad 49.
Yeah, I'm down bad.
John
My
Jay?
team is ass.
Oh, John Jay, at least we had a backup quarterback. I don't think we were completely out of the water because a backup had to control a whole team.
It's Kyle's fault we lost this. It wasn't Brandon.
He had
jobs, but he didn't want to play him because he doesn't know the offense yet.
Telling me a 10-year quarterback can't understand an offense in a couple weeks and what Brandon Allen, how old is this guy? 23?
I think he's probably in his 30s now.
Okay. Jesus. I guess it's over the quarterback you trust, and that's an understandable take by Shanahan. And Dobbs, he hasn't played for a lot of West Coast offenses. Oh, pump fake, and it's good. Yeah, the Nuggets are just getting decimated. Their shooting has gotten worse since last year. And you should have saw the touchdown, John Jay. It was it was Rashad Bateman catching a double coverage pass, and it was because one of the corners off Fulton was grabbing onto him, and he still got the catch under the arms. And now we're finally in the second half. And I missed this, and I kind of missed it because this is back when Jim Harbaugh was coaching the Niners back for the Super Bowl, and that was the narrative itself. And they did a lot of promotion back even for the Madden when they did the Colin Kaepernick and Marshawn Lynch commercials for Madden, and that was promoting the NFC the NFC Championship game as well. So that's a lot of old school memories.
Yep.
Would bring me to a sorry receiver like Crabtree. I miss him, John James. Sorry, I miss him. I miss him hyping up Colin Kaepernick before a game, hitting him on the shoulder pads. Quick run over the screen pass, and it'll be stopped over 2 yards over the backfield. Zone defense seems to be the bread and butter. Because they keep pushing over their flanking screen pass, and the Chargers are just eating them up. They even got them off a read option before.
Well, it's starting to officially cool down. It is winter in the Bay Area.
Oh, what is it, 70 degrees now?
No, it's 44 right now.
Oh, wow, that is pretty cold.
Unfortunately, we don't ever get below 30 degrees.
I wish, man. That's a East Coast heritage. Pump fake. Oh, over the roll, splitting through the pocket, and that's going to be Mark Andrews getting an 11-yard gain. First down. A lot of old Baltimore Ravens alum, like Justice Hill, Gus Edwards. Who else? Hayden Hurst. He was a old tight end when he was drafted. He was 25 years old when he got drafted in the NFL. And he kind of panned out to be a starting level tight end.
Yeah.
3 receptions, 3 targets. Currently near already at the 43, and a big 5-yard gain by King Henry himself. That I feel like is the only all-pro all-pro running back that you could actually start consistently nearing 30 years old. That I don't think hits the wall.
Let's see. I took the Chargers. I don't know why.
Why, John Jay? It's okay. It's okay. I miss Jim Harbaugh too.
Yo, for my pickups.
Oh, for your pickups?
I'm trying to win the Corey Davis Trophy.
And speaking of which, you probably might be right. That's another stop up the backfield by Tart. Tart gets his second tackle for loss over a third down. And this is a nose tackle. They down block over the edge, and he just gets a good rip and wrap up on Derrick Henry. That's a great play. 2nd and 10, and that was coming over their 5-yard gain. They got a loss of 4. Drop back up the gun. Lamar Jackson with pressure rolling out to his right over the 30-yard. And it's caught by Zay Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Over the corner route, and it's going to be a first down. How much was that? 30, like 31? And look at the 10 toes down on the dot. That's a perfect catch.
And I am tired from work.
Oh, yeah. I got to go back to work tomorrow. I mean, I already get paid anyway, so at least I got something for Black Friday.
Well, the good news is Wednesday is the last day of the week because Thanksgiving, and there's no work Friday.
Oh, that's good for you. Good for me, too. I got days off on Friday. Oh, my God. Oof. Sorry, continue. Because nearly an interception off Fulton.
Tomorrow, I am coaching the 3rd graders until the coach who's supposed to do that his fingerprints, his live scan, and of course the schools, going through all that stuff. And so hopefully by next Tuesday, everything is good. Usually these scans take like less than a day. So that's about it.
Oh, that's good. Oh no, Lamar Jackson gets sacked by Derwin James. 3rd down again. Hard hitting like linebacker. I mean, he kind of shifts over a slot corner. He's like a corner 3 that can transition to a linebacker, and he's hard hitting. I love corners like him.
So tomorrow I gotta use the school's credit card because because the school has like known as a discretionary funds where we could use money that the company allocates to us. So basically, they give us like 30 grand in a credit card
for necessary purchases.
Yeah. And so I have to order the jerseys, and I hope the school is okay with it because we're not wearing their generic bullshit. I said we are going to look like the professionals.
We're gonna look good. Yeah, we're gonna feel good. Yeah, and we're gonna play good. Yeah.
Now I don't know how good these kids are because when parents are paying 60 grand,
pardon me,
elementary school,
they better be good.
I don't know how athletically inclined they are.
They better be 60 grand. They better be the size of you already.
No, like one thing I've noticed is that a lot of these kids are very they're very they live in a bubble. Like they don't know what certain stuff is, and their parents treat them like they're fragile. So they fall down. Oh my gosh, we had to call the emergency.
I mean, of course, you always get the protective child, no matter of class. You always get the protective parent, no matter the class. So
No,
that's expected.
I fell down. They're like, get your ass up.
Oh yeah, John Jay coaching the game, man.
Listen. I am 35 years old. I am from a generation where even the moms are like, suck it up.
Oh, here comes the Nuggets, and that's Michael Porter Jr. with a finish. He's actually been collecting the team pretty good. They were coming from a 22-point lead. That was their highest deficit. Mm-hmm. And now they close it over to a 12. They need to at least get it to at least a 10-point lead before the half ends.
Anyway, so if you haven't heard, Sentinel created a live stream channel.
Oh, that's cool. Was it going over games or just any topic?
He's live right now.
Oh, really? What's he going on? What's he doing right now? Just a Monday night game or something else?
Yeah, the Monday night game. Basically, I was gonna do it because Michael was showing a guy who is mentally unstable and yelling at his TV because that the Ravens. He's a Ravens fan.
Oh God.
And Michael like doesn't even care anymore. So like no one is over there. They're all at Sentinel's streaming channel. So
Should get an update. I guess because I didn't push the notification on. Apparently,
no, it's a new channel he created.
Oh, a new channel. Okay,
It's brand new.
all right. Send me the link so I can just show my support.
Yeah.
Texas versus Texas A&M, and then we got the Iron Bowl.
I know
the spit included.
I know this is the most important week, the final week before the conference championship game.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's about it.
Will we consider this a good season?
Probably.
For Alabama?
Well, for Alabama, no.
Oh, yeah, obviously no. Saban saw it in his face. I saw it in Saban's face.
I know, like Nick Saban, put a very high standard year after year after year.
Of course,
they were either in the BCS championship game or in that college football playoffs.
I mean, it's a transitional year. It's only been so much years of success. And of course, Saban, he's a perfectionist. You got to respect that. I'll give this about Saban. As much as Alabama is like a cheat code, Alabama wants to win. The coach wants to win, and he wants the best out of his players. And I respect that about Saban. You don't see perfectionist coaches like that. Even I remember it was 2013. They were beating, I think, it was Vanderbilt by 38-14 at the third quarter. They're already up by 37 points before the touchdown. He was still screaming at his team.
Mm-hmm.
I respect coaches like that. Oh, and Hayden Hurst gets stopped short. No, that was Will Disley. Second down.
The Ravens are winning.
Justin Tucker with a field goal over the last play. Now it's LA. And they were doing good over possession, and then they just Fulton just came around bonehead mode, trying to drag. That now got him in such a disadvantage that now they got to be heavy off the pass.
Yep.
Handoff. And Van Noy with a stop over the backfield. Third down. No, that's Harrison.
In the words of David Corona, third down. Yeah,
I don't have the hat. I don't want to ruin my hair.
That's a SoFi thing. That's not a San Francisco thing.
Ew, SoFi.
Yep. Well, they're finally redeveloping Candlestick Park. They said by 2030.
Damn.
By 2030, which is basically in about 6 years, they want to redevelop the land and basically make office space.
I apologize, John Jake. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to hold this in. Give me 2 seconds.
Anyway.
I'm so sorry. I was drinking a lot over the stream so I can stay awake.
No worries.
All right, continue about the redevelopment of Candlestick.
Basically, in the next 6 years, they're basically making houses, office space, businesses, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is those who don't live here. Just down the street is Hunters Point. And Hunters Point is considered the ghetto of San Francisco. that's where I grew up, the ghetto. And so if you're gonna be putting rich people over there,
At least make new properties, make new homes.
if you're gonna put the rich people over there and the businesses, just realize you're gonna be catering to black people. And so I don't know how enticing that's gonna be because like a lot of natives SF are like, uh you now have to gentrify the black neighborhood, which if you do that, oh my gosh, the like they said they'll cancel you. And when they mean they'll cancel you, they're like destroy
bang.
you. So
2nd and 17. Here comes Justin Herbert, and they'll give it back to Palmer. Oh, never mind. It's Johnston. Johnston catches footballs.
Some guy was like, you know what? There are rich black people who wouldn't mind investing in the community, and making restaurants and cater to like a higher class black people because there are rich black people.
Yeah, of course.
And that's probably what I would do because like I live here. But if they're gonna bring in like rich people who like, let's go check out the surrounding area. Oh nope. They'll be like some movie. Roll your windows up.
Because it's more profitable to make a touring metropolitan than an actual community tourist attraction with a livable community. It's not. It sucks to say that they don't want to make it like Europe, John Jay. They don't want to make it Europe. They want to kick you out of your homes because it's not efficient.
All the city had to do was basically retrofit the stadium. The Niners could have played like 1 or 2 years at Stanford Stadium, which would have sucked. It's a downgrade from Candlestick, but it does hold 50,000 spectators, so
they'll probably increase it, but it's probably going to take extra construction.
But besides where they would have relocated the team, like that, all they would have done was just redevelop the land and turn it into like its own like Niners, and then build a bunch of Niner stores, and then make a residency for the players, and then basically just gate it up.
Gated community.
Yeah. Or what they could have just done is just redevelop the whole neighborhood and just make it like more viable. Because again, like the people who say, "Oh, it sucked going to Candlestick Park," and I don't care because I don't know if anyone's watching, are the racist Niner fans.
Yeah, but that's only like I wouldn't try to like concern myself over the minimal vocal minority because we know like bad people are just so far in between when it comes to like who we should be trying to consider.
Yeah, because Santa Clara is a rich area.
Yeah.
So you like, just unfortunately, it is what it is.
What, we should cater to people that are gonna pay less. What more? Just saying.
Like,
oh, here comes Herbert. Oh, yeah, 3 and out. 3 and out again. Another wasted possession by the Chargers.
Anyway, I was going to say something.
Mm-hmm.
They built a baseball stadium in the city. The Warriors were able to build an arena back in San Francisco. How the hell could you not get a stadium done in San Francisco? Again, the mind baffles me.
Whatever property tax they can push over in San Francisco is probably more convenient for Santa Clara. I don't know what's the corporation system like that makes it less tax savvy for.
Well, Santa Clara, for those who it's basically a suburb. It's like a suburb, and when I mean a suburb,
that's why too.
It's not like a normal suburb with like the picket fence and the homes and like working class and like suburb people. No, they're these high end corporate people who basically there's a lot of like electronics and tech, sectors in that city. And so because it's a suburb and there's not much to do, they make offices and hubs for technology. So the people who live there are out of touch, and they're the ones that complain, oh, San Francisco, too much minorities. That doesn't make you look good. I'm sorry. I rarely, but sometimes I want to have real talk. And unfortunately, there's some 49er fans who, I'm not going to tell you their names, get very touchy about certain people. John LaJoy. I said your fucking name for the first time in months.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there is certain people like this, even in the New York culture. Like, we depicted it being a very cesspool of diversity, but everybody wants to be depicted with their own in system, and that's what makes neighborhood unified neighborhoods, and they generalize it as gentrification, because apparently you can't mix over culture that much, because people don't like change that much, John Jay. They really don't.
I'm not gonna lie, since I started working for real after a long time, because I was technically out of work for 3 years. I did a lot of odd jobs and seasonal things, but it really didn't do nothing. Now that I have actually a real job, I'm very excited, and I'm making real money, and I'm actually saving up.
That's great.
And so that's about it. And because Black Friday is here, everything is on sale, and I get paid on Friday. And so I'll pay my bills off, and then I'm gonna get me some stuff. And then there's some stuff I want to buy. Some stuff.
Anything you want to get during Black Friday?
I want to get the game console, but my bills are more important right now, and I'm trying to get the new Xbox.
I would recommend the Slim, and if you could save up a bit more, you can get an external hard drive, and that will run you better than a $400 console.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent, if you could save up at least before your pills are taken care of, I got my Xbox Slim for $230 something, and then I saved up until I can get a $120 something external hard drive that's 5 gigs worth of storage. So if you want to play a game like Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, the bigger games that got a bit more space without sacrificing a lot of other games you don't want to get rid of, you can. And you don't even have to pay for that much if you want to play with that one console, because Game Pass exists. But that's up to you.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what I can afford. If not, I can go another year.
Or the smart choice and get a Niners jersey on sale. That was my thing. And
like the content creators and all the bullshit, softies
mm-hmm.
who love my team have made me dislike the team. Not because I hate the team, it's just that all these, and again, I don't like speaking like this, but there are a lot of these losers who, unfortunately, are lonely, sad people who trolling and being a dick to one another is their only form of how do you say, form of human contact.
Yeah, pessimism is usually the only source of benefits.
Yesterday, a lot of people we were all hurt, so we can lose. Well, I don't give a rat's ass. They should have put in Josh Dobbs, and they should have just basically played very conservative and just moved the ball down the field. And also the play calling was so aggressive. With a guy who had a broken finger, but it's not his throwing arm. The excuse that these idiots give. So I don't want no Niner merchandise. I'm only gonna get me probably at the start of the new year when the Giant season starts. Is the 2025 merchandise.
Yeah. I mean, I just got my favorite player of all time at a Dwayne Wade jersey, so I'm very happy.
I had to lie to myself, and once the Niners left San Francisco, I still watch the games, but I'm not invested in the team anymore.
Because they're not in your community anymore. It doesn't feel like you're connected.
And so many people don't even live here. And it is true. The people who don't live here all these people who live like, like, I know I shouldn't like be this way, but like that term SF native, if you're not an SF native, like you can't understand what the football team meant in Candlestick Point, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Hell, I got Lakers fans in this community, in this city, John Jay. Look, we only support what's popular in certain depictions. Some people don't feel like they're connected to a team because the way they are, because nobody wants to support. Nobody likes trial and tribulation most of the time, John Jay. Especially in this modern day, there's less homers than anything. Even like the way you get invested, like introduced to a sport, that I feel like it's a perfect excuse to supporting a team. If you grew up in the best player and the favorite team that you saw played the way that you like to play, I feel like you should be the supporter of the team if you like it so much. But if you had pride for your city, and you have pride for the team that represents over the city, whether you win or lose, big ups to you as well. But you get it how you live.
Anyway, once the quarter ends, I'm gonna head back to Sentinel's new streaming channel, which he just started. I dropped the link in your.
No problem. I'm subscribed. I got the tab here.
So
we got
finish the game over there. I'm gonna have an early dinner because the next 2 days are basically like I'm just gonna be coaching teams because the coaches were too lazy to do their fingerprints.
Bruh. Now be stopped short forward with a tackle. 3rd and 6.
Yep. And I'm even paying them because like that's my job.
No CTE allowed. Chargers versus Ravens. Wow.
I know because Michael is like streaming a guy on Twitch, and apparently this guy is so unhinged.
How unhinged are we talking? Oh, we got 3rd and 6. Fake jet sweep over the play action. It's a gain for Rashad Bateman. He's trying to extend for a first down, but the ball's loose over the game. But I guess he's going to be down by contact anyway after the tackle.
So
4th and short. Yeah, it's 4th and short. And end of the 4th quarter. Third quarter.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll catch you later.
Okay, John Dre. Thank you for showing up, man.
Yep.
Good luck in your coaching.
Yep.
John Jay, ladies and gentlemen. Avid and enthusiastic Niners fan. Shout out to Corey Davis, close friend with him and an avid supporter of the San Francisco 49ers before his tragic pass. So shout outs to them. Shout out to Sentinel Streaming, new streaming channel called Sentinel Streaming. Currently at 8. Let's get that to 10 and beyond. Let's go. We got our Thanksgiving game, Chicago versus Detroit Lions. Then we got our Friday night show time for the Black Friday football because apparently you need more CTE the day after with the Raiders versus Chiefs because apparently they haven't learned their damn lessons. And I think we're at halftime for the Knicks and Nuggets. I'm going to check out what's going on right now. We got Spongy and Get Own Kid on the Sentinel stream. John Jay is already there. Man, I wish I could be less pessimistic about Zion Williamson because he obviously had the natural physical talent to be an all-NBA talent. But he continues to squander that. So it gets heavily disappointing when you see guys like that. There's a spoiler on the next slide. Honestly, I don't know how it would be considered a spoiler since it might be made known by the end of Raw, but I'm going to give you all a warning just in case. I'm not sure that is going to be announced before Raw, but I hope we find out soon. Always swipe if you dare to. Okay, what? You get one chance to spoil. Okay. that Raw was going to introduce a Women's Intercontinental Championship, but yeah, we were teased before this anyway that there was going to be 2 mid-card belts for the women that are in the same prestige as a Women's Championship, so I don't really care. Oh, Anthony Edwards loses the ball. Oh, yeah. Jaylen Brown went off in the first quarter, man. Step back, just between the legs, cutting through everybody that moves. Formation. Like their run stop, just stopping over the line of scrimmage is good for the Chargers. But when it comes to their pass defense, it's a lot to be desired because Zay Flowers just is such a freaking speedster, bro. You can't stop him. Up the gun. Quick RPO. Down Zay Flowers off the roll. Off the screen pass. And it's going to be a catch for a gain of 4. And we're heading into the second half of the Nuggets versus Knicks. Oh, coming into the bounce pass, taking the tough finish, second chance bucket, and he'll get fouled, Michael Porter Jr. That was Jamal Murray. Oh, Henry, and he'll drag himself over for first down at the 10. Think Jamal Murray's been overrated? I think so. Oh. Oh. Inside handoff. Down the gut, and that's how the Ravens are punishing the Chargers. Over the roll, getting stopped off the legs again. Hip drop, and just look how difficult it is to even get him down. Currently 76 to 54. I'm sure as soon as the fourth quarter ends, we'll be up in the fourth quarter for the Knicks. Step back. Roll up. Over the gun. Lamar Jackson using his feet. And he'll get swatted over the outside of the left corner off Golden. It's going to be deflected away. Lamar Jackson just making sure he extends as soon as he's trying to push over to the intended receiver. That was Rashad Bateman. 14th play right now. A touchdown here could get a big lead that could possibly make it more difficult. Because they haven't gotten a touchdown. Oh, my God. Touchdown, Mark Andrews. But they're waving it off. What happened? And we're getting now. So what was the referee not seeing? Was he thinking he got shoved off? And Mark Andrews got a complete collection over the ball, but he was over in the middle of a tug of war, but he still had complete control while keeping 2 feet while he was backwards over midair. That's a touchdown for the Ravens. Smartly, the officiating got it right off the second guess. Touchdown pass down the transition. That's going to be OG. 82 to 56, bro. Roll down the right. Lamar Jackson with a 2-point conversion, but it slips out the hand of Rashad Bateman. A possible touchdown, 2-point convert could get it back for LA's favor. They can get on the opposite side of the field for once. Mark Andrews with an outstanding catch. Englewood. Well, guys, I wouldn't. If you're a Nuggets fan, I wouldn't recommend going back and seeing the game right now. And Kristaps Porzingis returns in action, making his debut this season, while Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal plan to return in the lineup against the Los Angeles Lakers on Tuesday in the Tuesday NBA Cup game. I really don't feel like NBA players really care. And shortened seasons really don't consider more of the importance. Because NBA is such a quick, short-form game. I swear, Miami Heat continues. Like, Gabe Vincent shouldn't even be part of the rotation anymore the way he plays. You're getting Tony Snell level cardio. The way he's rotating in there. They should have kept Lonnie Walker Jr. That guy's up in the G League right now for no reason. When he was getting exceptional minutes, catching, shooting, and defending. And he can dribble. Gabe Vincent just dribbles, spots up, can't defend, and he can't shoot. I swear, I only saw him with one corner three and just pushing up cardio. Lakers got to stop getting rotation players from the Heat. All because they got their own culture doesn't mean they can snack from Heat culture. And then they got a coach that got to do jack shit because he's inexperienced in the job. And this is the second time they do this. Always getting rookie head coaches instead of renowned head coaches for these star players. Like they did with Steve Nash when he was coaching the Nets with 2 All-NBA players. Bad coaching will provide a bad player. Dead ass. I don't care what anybody says. All because basketball can be a one-man show doesn't mean that one bottom seed team can't expose you. That is dumb as hell. You keep bringing up these name value players like fucking Gabe Vincent. Next up is Duncan Robinson. Hell, they even got Trevor Ariza. He was a former Heat. Hell, if Andre Iguodala didn't get retired, he was a former Heat. Possibly played with LeBron James after they were considering to pay him for Golden State. Hell, they might trade him for Tyler Hero for D'Angelo Russell. Knowing that the Heat possibly won't contend. 2-point convert can't falling short with only 12.5 remaining. Still a possible chance for the Chargers to close the gap. Jokic off the hand screen. Pulls up Brown. Oh, what a cross. Mikal Bridges got cooked. Turnover. 2-on-3 fast break. Let's go, OG. Currently 84-58. Knicks continue to dominate. He's with 24 points. Brunson touching Jamal Murray like, hey, fuck out of here. You ain't no Nova boy. You're not a Nova Nick. Towns isn't a Nova guy at all. What the hell? Over the post. And it looks like a reach-in foul. NBA, we got to be honest with each other. We should go back to the old school warm-ups. Over the post. Overhead. Drawing a foul. Who is that? Najee? No, that's PJ. Yeah, that's Watson. That's Watson. Peyton Watson with the foul. You're welcome. Is that Troy Polamalu? Khalil Mack, 9 plays, 46 yards, total offense at the half. Just a sluggish offense from the Chargers, man. And a backwards read that got caught. Why even set your running back up? Gus Edwards got fucked. Down the flats. What a dumb play by Justin Herbert. Just slings off the read. And Hamilton with a good tackle with the backfield. See the frustration on the running back's face. And J.K. Dobbins has had a good season. Out with a knee injury now. Up the draw, read option. Play action over the roll. Disley off a gain. Over a second and 17. Now got a gain of 11. Will Disley was the starting tight end not that long ago. So him being like a second string. (16-23) Chargers for possibility to upset the Baltimore Ravens that are just a game shy behind the Pittsburgh Steelers. Drops back. Herbert. Pump fakes. White rolls out right. Palmer gets broken down, but we got a flag on the play. Baltimore personnel absolutely triggered up the sideline. And we had 2 flags. What happened? Palmer rolls up motion to be over a wheel route. And he's getting pulled on the jersey over the middle. And we got personal fouls. Defensive pass interference by Tre'Davious White. And it's now a replay third down after 2 offensive off an offensive foul over a holding foul. And Tre'Davious White off a holding off of the pass interference. I didn't see much tugging. Tre'Davious White's foul obvious off the pull off Palmer, but I don't think there was a holding on the offensive line. Well, it replays 3rd and 6. But they're still pushing a bunch's wheel route formation for Herbert. It's dropped. Oh my God. Johnson with a chance coming over the in route. Ball slips off his hands. And a first down turned into an hour of 3 and out. 4th and 6. With LA not even gambling they're not even trying to gamble to go for it. Punting team is out now. Johnson with an absolute terrible catch. Dropping a possible, oh man. Punt back over to Baltimore after the scoring possession of Mark Andrews, and it's going to be out of bounds. And Greg Roman, oh man, you see the personal off the booth, just not liking that drop off Johnson. That could have been a first down. Chris Olive just making sure he doesn't get CTE again, carrying that bum ass Saints team. $86 to 82 to 62, bro. It's absolute piss. Absolute piss. Nuggets are just a mistake right now. You're really missing like one key guy out of Vernon Gordon. And yet they are such a defensive mess with their lack of communication. And the Knicks are just taking advantage of it. And this without majority of a front court too. But Mitchell Robinson like getting injured is a tradition now. Jokic with 15 points, 5 boards and 5 assists, 6 boards and 5 assists. We also got Portland Trailblazers versus Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant's return. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Sacramento Kings. We're probably going to wait another month until Chet Holmgren comes back from his injury. And the Golden State Warriors versus Brooklyn Nets. And Brooklyn Nets got a massive win on the road against the Sacramento Kings. Funday night football with the Simpsons. Jesus Christ. It would be Bengals versus Cowboys because they're both shit, so why not? So Saquon Barkley, 250 yards. Sorry, I couldn't read the stat line. Here comes Lamar Jackson over the play action, and it's going to be a gain for Mark Andrews off 9 yards. Both having a great season. 1,392. My God. Saquon are more receiving yards, but he's less in touchdowns, and he kind of had more of a rushing streak. But both being primary options on their offensive contributions. Hell, but it only took a great team for Saquon to really give in his potential. And he's pulling his weight too, so we can't say he's getting carried by the Eagles. And this is with a lot of key contributors off their offensive line gone. Johnson, gone. Kelsey, gone. Oh, God. And there's Tyrese Halliburton with 7 threes in the night against the New Orleans Pelicans. Yes, the New Orleans Pelicans. Here comes a handoff to Henry. One stiff arm. Can we get a second? First down, Baltimore. Off 3rd and 1. Can they munch up the clock with the running game? Or will we get another 3rd down stop by the Chargers over in the middle of the field? And Caitlin Clark's court side, of course, is supporting the Pacers. While Tyrese trying to get her number. We know we see him with those girls. Possibly a distraction, just saying. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, just saying. And shout out to Jared McCain. He's been very good this season. I understand that the Sixers had more expectations to be contenders, but now, like, they've been pretenders for a good over half a decade with the amount of talent they've been given. There's been some very little bright spots, like Yabusele being a good rotation piece, Jared McCain being a great prospect. Joel Embiid's been absolute shit, and Paul George's been a waste of money. But at least he got money for his podcast. That's all that matters. It's another game for the Ravens. Monday Night Football giving some love to the film crew. Oh, I heard Stephen A. Smith was supposedly teased to be an additional crewman. Way over the draw! Justice Hill down the sidelines over the 10 touchdown Ravens. Rushing touchdown for Justice Hill. 51 yards. Six plays, 72 over like 3 first downs. So it was only taking 3.5 minutes for them to score. And that was a 2-score lead. And the Baltimore defense has been doing a good job. Now we got an injury on the field. While apparently the streaming is killing me up in the Knicks game. And they keep going to the stupid scene of Nikola Jokic off the middle of transition. And it's still the same score, bro. Come on. I know it's a blowout, but it's not even the fourth quarter yet. Like, y'all want me to watch something else? Watch SGA versus Fox. And what a play by Justice Hill. Getting some love by the lineman. Career high long rush by Justice Hill, a backup running back. More cons than pros for the Chargers, knowing that they now have an injury. (30-16) off the extra point made by Justin Tucker. With 7.5 remaining in the fourth. This could be it for the Chargers. A score can put them back at least under 7 points. But they've been just struggling to remain consistent offensively. Especially if Johnson's drop ball, that was possibly a more pivotal moment than people give it credit. Oh, and soccer related note. Man City lost their 5th straight competition against the Tottenham Hotspurs. And I'm sure a lot of fans are celebrating, knowing that they're possibly the fall of a dynasty in football. When it comes to Manchester City, that's been heavily dominant in English football for a long time. So knowing that, if Liverpool wins it, that of course plenty of fans want to see that. A fan favorite team getting a massive upset. Oh, we got another. Oh, John Jay, what's up?
Yeah, they ended the stream because looks like the Ravens are going to win this game. I have no faith in the Chargers.
Yeah, Justice Hill had a great run, by the way.
I have no faith in the Chargers. I don't know why I picked though, but I think there are some people in the Wednesday that are biased. So, But the Ravens also haven't been playing Ravens football, so it was very difficult.
Yeah, Ravens heavily on their passing game. They're pushing around a lot of pull, and a lot of good outside rushing football. They've been really attacking over the gut. Their option plays didn't work around the first half. We've got another guest here. What's going on, Sentinel? How was your stream?
What's going on, DST? God, the Chargers' run defense has gotten completely exposed. They look, they don't look. They need a real physical style defense. They've got all of these like.
Let's pop in Carcast. Sorry to disrupt it.
Where's Cartez? What is he up to?
He's up in the chat right now.
Okay.
Yeah, back over to kickoff. It's just LA just got. I mean, of course, it's brother against brother. So skip. Oh my God! Oh, down the sidelines. One jab. Oh, hesitation.
Oh my God!
Oh, what a! He gets stopped over like the 43 or 45. What a kick return! And this is a flashback to November 24th, 2011. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, bro.
Texas A&M and
Texas A&M and the kick return by Justin Tucker.
Wait,
And,
Justin Tucker?
Yeah.
When he was in Texas and he got the game-winning field goal.
So,
He gets a tackle. He was the one who stopped him.
Yep.
My God, you know how much of a Robert Griffin III fan I was to get him to get the number 1 pick.
So
What catch?
Oh, and
when I was in grade
Oh,
school,
flag?
yeah, we got a flag on the play.
flag. When I was in grade school, someone was asking me, "What does A&M stand for Texas?"
That's a fair question.
That's a fair question. What does it stand for?
Yeah,
Asshole?
I think academics and medication.
Technology?
it has to do with technology. That's what I remember. So
I thought they were a massive med school.
Yep, but they also focus more on like technology. That's why, because many people are like, you have Texas University and then like the different types of Texas schools, and then they're A&M.
Right.
So,
Let me check.
man, this officiating crew sucks.
Oh,
what you're doing?
It's not a catchy step
Agriculture and a mechanical. Yeah, okay, you're right. Agriculture and mechanical.
Mm-hmm.
The original, the school was originally named Agricultural and Mechanical College of Texas when it was opened back in 1876. Name was changed to Texas A&M University in 1963. A&M was kept as a name to honor the school's history. A&M meaning a symbolic link to the school's past, letting it no longer.
Whoa, we're going deep.
Explicit meaning. We have another guest. What's poppin', Spongy?
Yeah,
It's
Palmer. Palmer has been the most consistent receiver for the because Johnston can't catch. Johnston sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I hate saying that.
he was doing so well in the beginning of the year.
We can all agree that anything for Philadelphia is ass.
Like we push, like if he's getting like in routes, fucked up and that was a pivotal point because if that was the case, they could have continued over their drive and they wouldn't continue at least halfway in.
Oh, and he's sacked.
John, thanks for the spoiler. What a sack.
Sorry.
No problem.
Boom! He whacked him.
Power right in the kisser. Power right in the kisser.
That's what happens to Jalen Hurts every time he drops back. He gets sacked.
Brunson. Oh, the Nuggets are getting destroyed. By the way, 111 to 87.
I'm sorry. That happened to Jalen Hurts when he played the Niners. He got sacked so many times.
I don't recall. I don't recall, John.
Yeah, because you still have PTSD for that game. Yeah, Amador Leonard.
It's 113 to 87. Yeah, Nuggets are getting destroyed right now.
Yeah, at least you're not.
By who?
A Sixers game.
The Knicks. Herbert drops back up the pocket through traffic.
Flag.
No, and that's got to be a flag. The corners haven't gotten a flag since Tre'Davious White's hold on Palmer, and now he's contemplating with the referees.
as far as I'm concerned, with all the fucking like missed holds on the offensive line for Lamar, this is just making up for it. To be honest,
Pretty much, because there was even a missed call on the touchdown. Mark Andrews had a good handle on, and they were even calling a mishold on the offensive line. That should have been an automatic first down. Nobody was holding off that pocket. I don't know where they got that from.
no.
Offensive, okay. Personal foul, groping, automatic
Wow.
for. There's women and children watching. Automatic first down. This is a physical game, dude. And no, I don't care. I get scared. All right.
All right.
So we got a 4th and 18 that Chargers got to go for because they're down by 2 scores and
No, they're
possibly.
punting.
Who the fuck
What
are you
the
punting
fuck?
for? You need ground to cover. You're only at the Baltimore's 48
Fake punt,
yard
maybe?
line. No, that was a punt that just pushed them over the 5 yard. They have scored over their last 2 drives.
Well,
Why
this
are
game's
you
over
punting?
already. Like you basically just say, you know what, we give up. Here's the ball.
Nice work waving the white flag while this is a big win for you guys against a big opponent.
Anyway,
Dumb asses.
I tallied up my thing. I'm 8-5.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
Popeyes.
hopefully stay in the. Oh, I'm getting an IHOP commercial.
I also have an IHOP commercial.
Popeyes, it's better than KFC.
At least the chicken's actually crispy on KFC. Don't get me
There was-
wrong. The seasoning is
troll
good on
account.
KFC.
There was a troll account called Eric Cartman.
Oh my god.
It might have been Michael. Anyway,
This is not KFC.
and
This
basically,
is Popeye.
Eric Cartman says that people who think Popeyes is good chicken is stupid. It's all about KFC. And I'm like, dude, you must have a horrible taste bud because it is nasty.
I remember the NASCAR's joke about the NASCAR. You have to be stupid and poor to like NASCAR.
Like when the Colonel passed
Corny.
away, basically the people who owned KFC basically made it like a fried chicken of McDonald's. They basically used generic stuff, and they just use the catchphrase, the herbs and spices, the secret herbs and spices, but it's generic.
Herbs and spices.
Yeah.
Well, too bad I won't do like a pizza Friday because we're probably gonna have leftovers on Thursday. Here comes the Warriors got. I'm not gonna lie. The new city. By the way, I hate new Nikes. Dumb. Every jersey has to be different. Gotta make the jerseys look fresh. Like, shut up.
That
bro.
jersey that came out is supposed to look
Looks like a Nuggets uniform.
that jersey that just came out is supposed to be the Golden Gate Bridge. It's basically a black jersey. That's all you did. With red stripes on the side.
I mean, the Golden Gate Bridge is black, right? Yeah, guys, come on.
And so,
But she's always
Oh my
canceled.
god. I mean, that's the demographic for Warriors fans, right? I mean, that's what we're symbolizing here. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. I don't know what originality is, okay? I put like
man.
I put a 4-digit number on a Nuggets jersey. Who needs an area code of an entire state in a goddamn Nuggets jersey?
So they didn't give. Okay, so there was clear pass interference. They threw the flag. They agreed. They agreed it wasn't for some reason.
Yeah.
And this officiating crew sucks. Like how the hell did you miss a touchdown? That receiver was way in bounds.
And the way they Mark Andrews touchdown, yeah, they waved it. I don't know. That was the official. That was the coach. That was the referee in front of the catch.
All right.
and it was
Let
a
Lamar
clear
cook.
catch.
Let Lamar cook with his legs.
I need my fantasy. I need my
And
fantasy.
that's exactly why you're never going to see a game called correctly again.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's exactly why.
Oh god. Yeah, Jamal Murray is a waste of money, bro. No,
I remember
disrespect.
Colin Coward used to kiss butt to Lamar Jackson. He says, all you football fans need to stop hating. All Lamar does is win. all Lamar does. Oh wait, who did he also say? All he does is win. Jimmy Garoppolo, like
Jimmy
Oh
G.
my God!
yeah, like Colin Coward was the biggest.
And then
Jimmy
he was
Garoppolo.
like
Didn't Jimmy
smitten.
Garoppolo like f his daughter or something?
No,
Trey-
that was Trey Lance.
Lance.
Oh,
And they were dating, and he was just,
He
milking
loves
Trey Lance. Yeah.
Trey Lance. He's a good. He's a good man on and off the field. I trust him with my daughter.
He said on and off.
He's a good man.
He's a good man. My daughter always said he was good with his hips. So why isn't he on the field more? Shanahan, what's the problem?
Yeah. Shanahan would probably break his ankle or
Jesus
something
Christ.
stupid.
It is like because I want my quarterback alive.
Are they really comparing the greatest show on turf to the 2024 Baltimore Ravens?
I mean, the greatest show on turf was notable for their offensive prowess. I'm not saying that they don't have a great offense and an all-pro running back.
They're just grasping at straws now.
Only team with 20 greatest show on turf won a Super Bowl, folks.
I remember one year. This is when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
The Niners were on Monday Night Football against the Rams, and in the first quarter, the Rams put 21 points on us in the first quarter, and we lost. We lost that game 49-20. That first quarter, like basically the game.
This had to have been like 2001 or 2000.
Yeah.
I mean, all-pro rushing numbers is this Ravens squad. All-pro passing numbers was the Rams squad back in the day, especially with Torrey Holt. Zay Flowers is a borderline receptions, yards after the catch type of guy, and they don't really have much of a deep threat over the perimeter, so they just attack you over the run until they can get you with a wide open reception.
Got this question. DST, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
This year, who is the better running back, Saquon or Derrick Henry?
I feel like Derrick Henry because of his consistency. Saquon has his versatility, but if you can get a touchdown almost every game and still attack over in the middle of the field, you can't be stopped.
Well, you know why Saquon isn't getting a touchdown every game.
You can excuse it to the play style, and I'm not saying Saquon isn't having a great season. He's having an outstanding season, but I feel like his priority is a lot more valuable than Saquon Barkley's.
It's because of the tush push. That is the reason because Saquon always stops at the 1 yard line. Dumb enough as Saquon is.
He's still producing numbers, and I think he gets longer runs than Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry finishes around the red zone more consistently. Oh, Lamar Jackson for the read option, and he gets stopped out the backfield. That's third down.
Okay, now who's the better running back out of these two, Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts?
That's
Jalen Hurts.
You said
Jalen Hurts is a bona running back.
He's a running back.
He's a gadget running back, respectfully.
Yeah, more like he is like a Taysom Hill kind of like gadget running back.
I trust Taysom Hill, my daughter. I know. I know, Peyton. There's no shot.
That sounds so bad. It's just, but it's. I know it's funny, dude. Some asshole.
Yeah, I can name a bunch of NBA players I don't trust with my daughter, and there's hundreds.
Jalen Brunson.
I would be the opposite.
Karl Malone, I don't trust with my daughter.
NBA player. Don't trust it. If you've got a son and they're an NBA player, don't let them near any women.
There's just a lack of discipline in the NBA that makes it like
there's no pullout game.
Look at Kevin Porter Jr. You think he holds back with his fist? I'm kidding, folks. Don't take that serious. Don't take that joke lightly, please.
All right.
Karl Malone, I don't trust with my daughter. Ever.
Well, for sure. This is so stupid. They basically killed the opportunity for the Chargers.
Chargers could have went for it. They were what? Like they were 4th and 3 or 4th and 6, and they could have at least pushed over a passing drive. They could have pushed over that slip screen, and it's not like the Ravens were blitzing.
Right.
They're pushing QB sneaks and they're gambling to increase a lead that they were up by 1. Like this was such a dumb like we're getting Brandon Staley level IQ from
Yeah,
Jim
you
Harbaugh.
are.
And
You are. No, not
this is
from.
against a legit team. This isn't a
Yeah.
sub 500 bullshit team that you're playing from the NFC East. Like what divisions?
Whoa.
Just respectfully.
I saw what you did there.
The 3 other teams in my division are a whole bunch of frauds, but that doesn't.
Spongy, it's
Eagles-
okay to be honest with each other, man.
Eagles
I
are
thought we were a bit.
frauds.
I thought we could be a bit more open with one another when
Eagles
it comes
are
to honesty,
frauds.
man. Just saying.
We know they're frauds.
Yeah, we could be a bit more open,
They
man.
have an
It's cool.
easy schedule.
Easy schedule, all you're gonna say?
That is true. I don't know.
To be
what,
fair, we could say the same thing about the
what
Chargers,
false
and
thing
they're only
I
3
said.
games below 500. And this has been a.
You guys got the weak Cowboys who suck. You guys got the Giants. No disrespect, YTC, who suck. So those are 4 easy
Bro,
winnable.
like, YTC said the same thing earlier. He said, let me I don't want to quote him wrong. He said,
Yeah. I mean, if we're looking for like fraudulent, at least, even though as much how close games go, below 500 teams that the Eagles they've at least beaten those teams. The Chargers got nothing but good competition. When they play competent, they lose.
Exactly. We play
Steelers, Chiefs, Cardinals.
We play who's on our schedule. So blame Roger Goodell for us having an easy schedule. Blame Roger Goodell.
And then we look at the teams they beat, John Jay. You know who they beat? The Raiders, Panthers, Denver Broncos, New Orleans Saints, Cleveland Browns, Tennessee Titans, and the Cincinnati Bengals. They beat them convincingly, and that's a good thing to notion, but they haven't beaten anybody in legitimate competition. And when they do face competent coaching, competent players, they lose. Like, you got to deal with Mike Tomlin's defense. You got only shut out to 10 points. Then you lose to the Kansas City Chiefs, only got held down to 10 points. You're getting held down to 16.
Wait, they didn't play the Kansas City Chiefs yet.
They played the Kansas City Chiefs in week 4.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
The fuck?
They have the final game on the road in Arrowhead come the December 8th. Then they push up against the Falcons that are probably going to be a tough game for them because they're going to be on the road with the Falcons needing a wild card spot. Then they got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in their homestand against the Broncos. That Broncos could possibly beat them. And then they got to at least duel out against the shitty Patriots, and they could possibly get upset against the Raiders. I'm not going to lie. And this is a two-headed horse race for Baltimore. That should have been a closer game than it should be, but Justin Herbert having all time to throw, and he gets ball sacked. What's the flag on the play?
He said ball sack.
Oh, man. Turn those lights off.
Between this officiating and just the shitty, putrid defense that the Chargers have, God.
Chargers have negative 6 yards in the second half.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jameis Winston did better. How are you telling me Jameis Winston did better against a better top 5 defense with the Steelers?
Wasn't it what was the halftime score?
Oh, and the motherfucker drops the ball yet again.
And this is like how you get
targeted 3 times.
Oh my
0
God.
catches.
Wait, so you're telling me Jameis Winston against Pittsburgh defense in snowy weather got 25 plus points against the Steelers, yet you're in a dome in a $1 billion bowl, and you can't even get plus 25 against the division, against your own team, against a visiting team on home field. Watch Herbert throw that catch. Incomplete. Who's that, Johnson again? As expected.
Yep. So what was I going to say? They're playing inside a stadium where it's probably warm, but it probably it started to cool down in California.
Stop showing me the fake Chargers fan. I know you're a Vikings fan.
Yeah, get this fake Charger fan off.
Sorry, John Jay. Continue.
Sorry.
Oh, I remember that game. Me and Corona, we did it. Me and Corona,
you saw her?
we did that game.
You saw her?
that lady, and then Pat McAfee, and then apparently
Oh yeah, Pat McAfee exposed her.
apparently she was exposed as a Vikings fan.
Well, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry. What the fuck is the Chargers offensive line doing? And what was Herbert doing? He's bundled up in the pocket. So look, so it's off a bunch wide sweep, and then you're just so glorified to just get in the fucking pocket. Why? I don't get the mental. Okay, I understand the QB position is difficult. I get it. 4 sacks and possibly 3 came in the second half.
And this is all right. 4th and 9.
Johnston got like 3 straight drops over the time he. Why not just give it to the rookie? He's actually caught more. Ladd actually caught more. Watch. Caught. Well, and it's caught by the younger, inexperienced receiver.
But it's 2-minute warning.
My neck is bigger than his arms, bro.
Yeah.
McConkey's got. Jesus.
Yeah, basically, like if
First
the
down.
Ravens if the Ravens can force like
4th down,
like-
it's over.
force them to turn over on downs, that the game's over.
At least there's
This
one
game
thing
was
we can-
over when that guy number
Johnston.
1
Yeah, he dropped the
just
catch.
dropped that catch. Yeah, on that one play, that crucial
They
3rd
could have
down to keep
increased
that
their
drive
drive,
going.
but yeah, Jim Harbaugh gave up on his offense already.
A movie's coming out on Christmas called The Complete Unknown.
So I guess he's a singer. Oh,
It's
at
about
least there's
Bob
something you can
Dylan.
be excited about with John Jay. The Warriors are actually doing well against the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, Bob Dylan. Okay.
Yeah, it's a biopic on Bob Dylan.
Oh, that's cool.
The guy who's in the Dune movies, Timothy Chalamet or whatever he's called. He
Oh,
plays
that's
Bob
the guy
Dylan.
that was the main character, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
think-
Or are these the same people who did the Elvis film?
I think that dude you're talking about, the who's the actor, I think he got his big break with the
Dude.
Wonka, the Willy Wonka.
Oh, the new.
Oh, he was in that
the
recently
recent
too.
from last year. The Willy Wonka film from last year. I think that came out.
Yeah.
on the holidays.
Yeah,
And
that- yeah,
Timothy
that was
Chalamet
it.
is now the guy who all the girls want.
Obvious. Well, it's
course.
never been the muscular guys like Henry Cavill's not. I mean, yeah, Henry Cavill is good, but he's like he doesn't have like the possible boyfriend build. Like
I know, like
he's
I'm
skinny.
I'm old enough to remember when I was in grade school and middle school that
All the girls wanted you, John.
okay, that's a different story. People wanted the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, and when you looked at Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, they were like cuddly, like perfect haircut, those weird looking 90s/2000s outfits. And so this dude that is making this movie, what you said, he's the same thing. They're flamboyant. Women like a man who, like,
He looks tough but expressive.
but the women that I've dated,
Exactly right.
the women that I've dated, like the muscular guys with a bit of like hair on their face. So I don't know if the women who like these are like out of
Listen, if men understood women, there would
The
be
world
no
would be a
war.
better place.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Oh
because
my
we'd be
God,
able to
Palmer
handle their
got disrupted by
craziness.
Marlon Humphrey. That's
Oh my
incomplete.
fucking God! Just end
Second
the
and 10.
suffering.
Like, can
Man,
the receivers can they choose to catch the football? Can
This
the
is,
Chargers
this is
receivers
even this is just garbage time points that the game.
Yeah.
Because Chris Palmer's the only one trying. At least he got disrupted by Marlon Humphrey. Johnston got the ball close to his hands in the catching position, and he keeps having it slip on his fucking hands. It's pissing me off.
It is.
Wow,
It pisses
Wow,
me
you're
off, too.
mad. You
No,
are
'cause
mad.
I'm sorry, John Jay, because there was times when I was asked to play receiver when I lost weight. It's the same thing with linemen too, John Jay. You should see me when I get pissed off whenever linemen are missing their assignments. Defensive linemen.
Holding. They're gonna.
Yep.
Personal
this is-
foul.
Personal
Just don't-
foul.
Groping.
Personal foul. He looked at me.
He
Face
looked at me
mask.
funny. Personal foul. I had the alt, and that's Joe Alt, rookie. Where is he coming from? Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, okay. We don't need bias here.
Disgraceful.
Sentinel,
Disgraceful.
we don't need. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb holding.
Well,
I know.
Yeah.
another offensive line player who was from Notre Dame, who everyone
my.
Yeah, no more
I-
offensive line players from Notre Dame ever. Fuck 'em.
This is not the
Good though.
2010s anymore.
I know
It's not the 2010s. You know, the Mike McGlinchey experiment failed. At least we had Joe Staley for a long time.
Can we stop with the Maryland sign? Can we get to stop with the Maryland drafts? Put them to the spring because that's an ACC bias. They're an ACC team put up in a big conference for no reason. All right.
Well,
I will say though, Joe Alt is really good though.
He's a good lineman. That was a rookie mistake. I think Fisk got more problems.
So Notre Dame, their other sports are associated with the ACC and the Big Ten,
Like
the
soccer?
Big Ten. Okay.
Yeah, Big Ten women's basketball.
So their football program, I don't know how long they've been independent, but I think they've been independent for a very long time. And so they are a brand that by themselves makes more money than joining a conference because they're able to write their own schedule. So they always play good teams in the ACC, the good teams. And for whatever the reason, every several years, they play Stanford, Cal, and the Southern California schools. They know what they're doing. So in the West Coast, they got the Bay Area market, and then in Southern California, they got the Southern Cal, and then of course they got the schools. They're very smart when it comes to football.
And the cloud's already there, so their scouting rapport is always like.
That's
big.
why I wanted Cal and Stanford to be independent because then they would always play Notre Dame year after year after year.
All right, that money changes you. 3rd and 11 here with 2 minutes to 1.5 remaining here for the Chargers. Gun with a 3 wide set. RPO over the in route. Cut. And it's only a gain of 5. He stopped short, but they'll probably go for it. 4th down and go for a dumbass onside kick.
And they took their final timeout. So if they don't get it, that's it.
McConkey probably has as many receptions as Will Disley. Who's their top receiver?
Latin McConkey.
McConkey's actually been pretty good, I feel, and he was the most consistent in completions. He went 4 for 4. He got disrupted on one play and got called over for a pass interference. So good on him for being consistent. You never heard.
I really like him.
The Chargers receiving core never heard of that vocab word before, and that's after losing J.K. Dobbins. So they lost their primary halfback that was getting 40 yards before his injury off an ankle injury. Look at this. And yes, I was right. Ladd McConkey. Guess what? 83 yards of 6 receptions. Nobody even broke above 50 right now. And yes, he is above Will Disley. With J.K., your running back is still peaking at receiving yards more than you. It's crazy. When it comes to Palmer, Davis, and Quentin Johnston, that over his 4 targets, he didn't catch anything. He couldn't even catch a cold in New York winter. This is fucking wild, bro. This is disappointing. Wasn't he a first-round pick?
I'm not sure.
God.
All right, 1st and 10.
Going for the pocket. And Herbert using the most reliable part of the team, his legs.
Terrence, bro.
1st down. What about Terrence Crawford? Golden State looking pretty good against the Brooklyn Nets, 67-58.
It's the Nets.
And the Nets upsetting the Kings. They're doing something right. They should be tanking. Over the deep ball. Incomplete. Well swatted away.
Here's the thing.
Justin Herbert overthrows every single fucking time.
Why is Herbert chucking? You're pushing a fade. Look what Palmer's doing. He's dragging over the fade. You just chuck it. You should know how your receivers want it. And you could be like Hamilton's pulling over, but he only got disrupted over the hands. So he knew what to do. That was good reading. That was good reading by the corner.
The Nets have 5 picks this year.
Yeah.
So even if they don't tank, they could still get a top pick.
They can still get a top.
Why
3
are they
pick.
targeting this bum again? Fuck.
Is that Johnston they tried to target?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Get this community college receiver away from me, bro. Why, John Jay? Just know if we trade for him, it's okay for me to be a a Jets fan. I'll suffer. And here comes John. I'll respectfully decline. Third and 10. Up the gun over a 4 wide set. Quick release of the ball here, knowing they have somebody pushing their backfield.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Palmer.
Brock Purdy makes that. Brock Purdy makes that.
We got a flag on the play.
Another flag. I think Brock Purdy makes that throw. To be honest, he doesn't. Justin Herbert.
Brock Purdy would never.
Yeah, probably. No, I think Brock Purdy.
We got a defensive pass interference on Baltimore.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, he did hold on Palmer a bit too much.
Oh.
It's not going to make nothing anyway.
Yeah, he's not going to make anything.
It's under a minute.
Well, yeah, of course. The refs really decided this game.
We feel bad. We need some excuse. Touchdown charges.
Anyway, so for sure, I got the score prediction wrong. I picked 47. It's 52.
Damn, 47.
What did I say?
47 of total offense, or what?
Now, it might be 53.
Now my buddy who he does like those pools, where people win money. Basically he had 50.5 like over under, and so a lot of people were like, oh, that's too much. So a lot of people lost their money.
Oh my!
And my
God.
buddy.
Oh Lord. This is why I can't do that gambling shit when it comes to the NFL. Okay, Cameron Dicker. They could have pushed for a 2-point convert and then go for the onside kick, and you already get flagged, apparently. I don't even know how.
I had 45 points.
How many timeouts did they have?
Chris Lewis looks like he should have been part of the Soul Train show back in the day with his hair. Jesus. Is that Channing Frye?
Channing Frye.
Yeah. So yeah, he's up in he looks like Channing Frye. He's down in the Sacramento commentary. Wearing their old school 2002 uniforms of where they nearly made it to the NBA Finals if it wasn't for the referees, blah blah.
So I win 8-5. My record.
Oh, that's still a good record. Lamar Jackson with his MVP performance off his triple option read, juking and jiving for the Chargers defense. Ooh, and reliving his highlight mixtape from high school. Why didn't we pay Hartenstein? Yes, I know we blow out the Nuggets, but the Nuggets are like depleting in depth, so that's why we beat them. And Aaron Gordon's injured. So I'm not counting that as a real win. We need to at least win 5 out of our next 7 road games.
Wow.
Do we play y'all anytime soon? Because I want to beat the living out of y'all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. You could totally give us a competitive basketball game with Jared McCain. Yeah.
Listen. The only team that's tanking in the NBA are the Sixers. And they will not get the first overall pick.
Like Joel Embiid's better off crypto scamming than playing basketball, apparently.
Game over. My bad.
Okay. Thank you, because I'm
no, thank you, John Jay. Appreciate it.
Anyway.
Thank you, John Jay, for spoiling.
Jim Harbaugh pisses me off.
This is go ahead.
I love you, man, but Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, DST, I appreciate you having me on twice, but I'm gonna go troll Michael before he ends.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, no. It's time.
Let me check for you, John Jay. No, Spongy. Let me check for you. You said if we had you around this road trip, even though I feel like we're playing majority Western Conference teams, we don't. I think we got the Hornets and the Bulls. Yeah. Here's the schedule. So we just beat the Nuggets. We got the Mavericks and then the Hornets. Yeah, that's our road trip. We don't play the Sixers until January 15th.
Oh, bad.